Right now, as you watch this, weather models are battling over a storm that could dump 2 feet of snow on 50 million Americans this weekend or completely miss the East Coast. And here is what nobody is telling you. This same disagreement happened 72 hours before the deadly California avalanche that just killed 8 people. 8 bodies still on a frozen mountain because the storm was too dangerous for rescue. 1 person still missing. The deadliest avalanche in America in 45 years. The question is not if you need to pay attention. The question is, will your city be buried or spared? And I am going to tell you exactly when you need to know the answer. Stay with me for just 30 seconds because I am about to show you which cities are in the danger zone right now. Here is your reward for staying. If you live anywhere from Richmond, Virginia to Portland, Maine, Sunday night into Monday morning is your window. That is when this storm either crashes into the coast or slides harmlessly out to sea. The difference between disaster and nothing is 100 miles of ocean, and right now the models cannot agree. Let me show you what is happening. 2 major forecast models, the ones meteorologists trust most, are showing completely opposite outcomes. The GFS model has been screaming about a monster snowstorm for 3 days straight. Washington, D.C. buried. Baltimore paralyzed. Philadelphia shut down. New York City ground to a halt. New Jersey under 2 feet. This model shows snow reaching as far west as Kentucky and West Virginia. A classic nor'easter with everything in the worst possible place. But here is the problem. The European model says no. It keeps the storm offshore. Light snow at best, maybe a few inches. Nothing that stops your Sunday plans. And this is where it gets critical. The European model is usually more accurate, but not always. And when it is wrong, it is spectacularly wrong. Let me give you the cities at highest risk right now, and I want you to comment below where you are watching from so I can give you a more specific update. Are you in Norfolk, Virginia? The storm window opens Sunday afternoon, February 22nd. Peak impact Sunday night. Richmond, same timing. Snow could start as early as 3 p.m. Sunday. Washington, D.C., the models show Sunday evening as the critical window. 6 p.m. to midnight could bring the heaviest snow if this storm tracks closer to the coast. Baltimore, you are looking at Sunday night into Monday morning. Heaviest potential snowfall between 8 p.m. Sunday and 4 a.m. Monday. Philadelphia, the danger zone is Sunday night. Snow could begin by 7 p.m. and continue through Monday morning. Allentown and Reading, you are in a similar window but could see heavier amounts if the storm wobbles west. Trenton and Newark, Sunday night is your critical period. New York City, the forecast shows Sunday evening as the start time if this storm comes inland. Peak snowfall overnight Sunday into Monday. Hartford, Connecticut, expect impacts to begin Sunday night and continue into Monday. Providence, Rhode Island, you are looking at late Sunday into Monday morning. Boston, snow could begin late Sunday night and continue through Monday morning if the storm tracks close enough. Portland, Maine, you are on the northern edge. Impacts would be Monday morning into Monday afternoon. But here is what matters most. These times could shift by 6 to 12 hours, depending on where this storm actually forms, and we will not know for certain until Saturday afternoon at the earliest. Now, let me tell you about the 350 cities across America facing weather impacts this week. I cannot list every single one, but I am going to cover the major population centers, and you need to comment your location below. Let me work through the regions. Southeast. Atlanta is expecting temperatures to drop from near 80 degrees on Saturday to the low 40s by Monday. Severe weather is possible across northern Georgia on Saturday. Birmingham, Alabama, strong storms Saturday afternoon and evening. Nashville, Tennessee, temperatures plunge from the 60s Saturday to the 30s Monday. Winter weather possible late Sunday. Charlotte, North Carolina, you could see snow Sunday into Monday depending on the storm track. This is a huge question mark. Raleigh, you are in the same uncertain zone, mid-Atlantic beyond what I already covered. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Sunday night snow threat. Wilmington, Delaware, Sunday evening into Monday. Virginia Beach could see impacts Sunday afternoon into evening. Midwest and Great Lakes, Chicago just dealt with heavy snow and now faces another system Thursday night into Friday. Expect 3 to 6 inches. Detroit, similar timing. Cleveland, winter storm watches may be issued for Thursday and Friday. Indianapolis, snow Thursday night. Columbus, Ohio, monitoring the Thursday system and then the Sunday system could bring additional snow. Pittsburgh, you have 2 chances, Thursday and Sunday. Buffalo, New York, and Syracuse are looking at lake-effect snow continuing through the weekend with additional enhancement possible if the coastal storm wobbles north. Rochester, same situation. Milwaukee and Grand Rapids, Michigan, finishing up with this week's snow by Friday, but then watching Sunday and Monday. Northern Plains, Minneapolis, temperatures are going to be brutal. We are talking about wind chills 20 to 30 degrees below zero Thursday through Saturday. Fargo, North Dakota, similar dangerous cold. Des Moines, Iowa, below zero wind chills Thursday night. West Coast. This is where the disaster already happened. Near Lake Tahoe, California, 8 people are dead, 1 still missing. 3 to 6 feet of snow has fallen since Sunday. Interstate 80 remains closed. The Sierra Avalanche Center is warning that natural avalanches are likely and human-triggered avalanches large enough to bury people are very likely. Los Angeles, you are dealing with heavy rain and flooding concerns Thursday. San Diego, same situation. San Francisco, waves of heavy rain continue through Friday. Portland, Oregon, and Seattle, Washington, more rain this week, but temperatures warming into the 50s by the weekend. Boise, Idaho, warming trend brings temperatures near 60 degrees Sunday. Salt Lake City, temperatures climbing back above freezing this weekend. Denver, Colorado, temperatures in the 50s by Monday. Southwest, Phoenix, Arizona, beautiful weather continues with 70s and 80s. Las Vegas, Nevada, sunny and mild, low 70s. Albuquerque, New Mexico, warming into the 50s this weekend. El Paso, Texas, sunny and 60s. Texas and Gulf Coast, Houston, severe weather threat Saturday. Temperatures near 80, then dropping to the 50s by Tuesday. Dallas, Fort Worth, similar pattern. Strong storms Saturday, then cooling down. Austin, watching Saturday for severe weather. San Antonio, same. New Orleans, Louisiana, and Mobile, Alabama, severe weather Saturday, then temperatures dropping early next week. Memphis, Tennessee, cooling trend with 40s by Monday. Florida, Miami staying warm, 80s through the weekend. Orlando, temperatures dropping from 80s Saturday to 60s by Tuesday. Tampa, similar cooling trend. Jacksonville, watching a cold front that brings temperatures from 70s Saturday to 50s Tuesday. Tallahassee, 40s possible by Tuesday morning. Now let me tell you about the outdoor events being impacted. The Daytona 500 already happened on February 15th. Tyler Reddick won in a race that saw 65 lead changes, 26 different leaders out of 41 cars, one of the most competitive Daytona 500s ever. But weather was not a major factor that day. However, for outdoor events this weekend, conditions are going to be challenging. Any outdoor activities Saturday across the southeast face severe weather risks. Tornadoes are possible from Louisiana through Georgia. By Sunday and Monday, if you have outdoor plans anywhere from the Carolinas through New England, you need backup plans. Sports events, outdoor gatherings, travel plans, everything is at risk if this storm comes ashore. College basketball games, high school sports, youth soccer tournaments, outdoor markets, all of these need to be monitoring this storm. If you are planning outdoor events Sunday or Monday in the potential impact zone, you need to make your go-no-go decision by Saturday evening at the latest. Let me tell you exactly when to expect updates. Saturday afternoon, the morning model runs will give us much better clarity. That is when the short-range, high-resolution models come into play. These are the models that can see the storm in much finer detail. By Saturday evening, we should know if this is a major nor'easter or an offshore miss. If it is tracking for a direct hit, winter storm warnings will be issued Saturday night into Sunday morning. Sunday morning, if warnings are in place, you need to be finishing your preparations. Grocery stores will be packed. Gas stations will have lines. Sunday afternoon is when the storm begins to develop off the Carolina coast. Sunday evening through Monday morning is the critical window for the heaviest snow if this verifies. Here is what you need to do right now. First, check your emergency supplies. Flashlights, batteries, water, non-perishable food. If you lose power in a major snowstorm, you could be without electricity for days. Second, fill up your gas tank by Saturday. Do not wait until Sunday. Third, if you have medical appointments or travel plans Monday, start thinking about alternatives now. The timing is everything. This is not a storm that develops slowly over days. This is a rapid intensification scenario, a bomb cyclone. That means it could go from nothing to a major nor'easter in 12 to 18 hours. Sunday afternoon, it is a weak low-pressure system off the Carolinas. Sunday night, it could be a raging snowstorm with winds gusting over 50 miles per hour. Let me connect this to what just happened in California because the parallels are disturbing. The Sierra Avalanche Center issued an avalanche watch Sunday morning. By Tuesday morning at 5 a.m., it was elevated to a warning. That means avalanches were expected. Large ones, deadly ones. 3 guides took 15 clients into the backcountry anyway. 3 of those guides are now dead. 6 clients are dead. 1 person is still missing and presumed dead. The group was staying at the Frog Lake backcountry huts. On their last day, returning to the trailhead, someone saw the avalanche and yelled avalanche. It overtook them in seconds. 6 people survived. They spent 6 hours in whiteout conditions searching for the others before rescue teams could reach them. They found 3 bodies themselves. 8 bodies have now been recovered. 1 person remains on that mountain. Recovery operations are delayed because another storm is hitting Thursday. More snow. More avalanche danger. This is what happens when you ignore weather warnings. This is what happens when you think you know better than the forecast. And this is why you need to pay attention to what is coming this weekend. Right now, the Northeast is not facing an avalanche crisis, but it is facing a potential transportation nightmare, a power outage scenario, a situation where emergency services cannot reach you, where roads become impassable, where hospitals struggle to get staff. This is February in the Northeast. This is when the biggest storms hit. Let me give you the long-range setup because this is not the only storm. This is part of a pattern. The polar vortex is disrupted. That means cold air keeps diving south. That means repeated storm chances. After this weekend system, we are looking at another Arctic blast by Wednesday, February 25th through Thursday, February 26th. Then early March, another cold shot. The pattern is locked in. Temperatures across the East Coast will be running 10 to 20 degrees below normal for the next 2 weeks. Boston, you are looking at highs in the 20s next week. New York City, highs in the low 30s. Washington, D.C., mid to upper 30s. This is deep cold. This is the kind of cold that strains power grids. That freezes pipes. That makes snow removal incredibly difficult because salt does not work well below 20 degrees Fahrenheit. I want you to comment below with 3 things. First, where are you watching from? Second, do you have emergency supplies ready? Third, what are your concerns about this storm? I read every single comment, and I will do my best to give you specific information for your location. And here is what I need you to understand about the next 72 hours. This storm is going to become clearer on Saturday. If the forecast trends toward a major snowstorm, you will see grocery stores emptied by Saturday night. You will see gas stations run low on Sunday. You will see highways jammed with people trying to get ahead of the storm. Do not be those people scrambling at the last minute. In my next video tomorrow, I am going to break down the latest model runs and tell you exactly where this storm is heading. I am going to show you the updated snowfall forecasts city by city. I am going to give you the timing down to the hour for when snow starts and stops in your area. And I am going to show you what the models are saying about late February and early March because there are more storms coming. Make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss that update. Hit the notification bell. This is too important to miss. Your weekend plans might depend on it. Your safety might depend on it. I will see you tomorrow with the critical